You guys got something going on in your life you want to share it with Bert Show? We turn around, we share it with Bert Show fam. Hit us up at thebertshow.com. You remember on Friday, maybe she was getting married for the wrong reasons.
All right, so yeah, she wanted to elope with her fiance to Vegas in order to beat her ex to the altar. So she and her ex broke up 4 years ago. He cheated on her not once, but twice. He had since moved on, and he married the woman he cheated on her with this past weekend. So they got married yesterday. And she wanted to beat him to the altar. She's been engaged since New Year's to the love of her life. And she's like, yes, I'm going to marry him in a year from now or tomorrow. Like, he's the one, hands down. It would just be nice as a side benefit to beat my cheating ex to the altar and be able to post those pictures on Facebook before him, because they're both from a small town, share a lot of mutual friends on Facebook. So the idea was get her fiance to go to Vegas this weekend and get married so she can get married before her ex.
If that is the thought that you're having going into the weekend, can you really look at yourself and say, I'm entirely over my ex if he still has that much power over you?
Absolutely not, in my opinion.
You're not over him romantically. Like, I do feel like your ex, especially, she said, like, this was her dating Antichrist, that you can be over them romantically, but they still have a hold on you emotionally. Like, no, you don't love this person anymore. You don't want to be with this person anymore, but they did so much damage while they were with you that they left a lasting mark. So something like this would be top of mind.
If you knew that this was still such a big issue with her as her fiance, would you get married?
No.
Nah.
I would hate to think that I'm walking down the aisle and her ex is on her mind just as much as I am.
Right.
Yeah, that would bother me.
Like, the real reason why I'm here is just to beat him. Don't get me wrong. I do love you. I just want to beat him down the aisle. Oh, no.
It's nasty.
All right, so here is the update from the weekend. Good evening, Bert Show. Going to keep this email brief because it's Sunday night, actually early Monday morning. And my husband is sleeping next to me.
I think that means she did it.
She did it. Yep, you heard me right. She says, husband. It's capital letters with a whole bunch of exclamation points. We freaking did it. We eloped to Vegas. On Friday, I never even brought the idea up to him. I just went ahead and purchased 2 flights to Vegas and booked us a room. Yes, they were expensive since they were last minute, but not nearly as expensive as a wedding. When he got home from work, I surprised him with the plane tickets and said, you have 2 options. We can go to Vegas for a fun weekend, or we can go to Vegas to get married. He asked if I was serious. I said, absolutely. That's when he said, let's do it. I'd gotten a bottle of champagne in case he said yes. We popped the champagne, pre-registered for our marriage license, packed and left bright and early Saturday morning for Vegas. After we checked into our hotel, we headed straight to the Clark County Marriage License Bureau. We got our marriage license, easy peasy. He hit up our hotel casino, and I went to go buy a white dress. The whole time, I'm thinking, I can't believe we are actually doing this. We ended up going to the lucky little wedding chapel. We exchanged vows, and it was truly magical. I have 0 regrets. I kid you not. My ex-husband, or my ex, I should say, my ex hasn't entered my mind since we've been here.
Mm-hmm. I don't believe it.
Not until I wrote this email anyway, she says. I, of course, never mentioned my petty plan to my fiance.
I bet.
Yes. It's not something that really comes up.
Like, when do you mention that? Do you mention that on the drive to the airport? Do you mention that on the plane? Do you mention that in the taxi on the way to your hotel?
I'm going to go with never.
Do you mention it when you're in line to get your marriage license?
How about right after the ceremony when you're on your way back to the hotel and she goes, oh, I am so relieved that is over, and we beat Brian to getting married.
No, she's like,
I was really stressed out.
I need you to hit pause for a second because I got to go to Facebook and post some photos.
Yeah, right.
I'll be right with you.
Let's see. She says, I, of course, never mentioned my petty plan to my fiance. Yesterday was so special, blah, 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 blah. She says, I didn't post a thing to Facebook. I did not.
Yet.
Right. Yeah, she got more time today. Right now, it's our sweet secret, and I'm going to keep it that way until we get home.
What you mean it's our secret? It's your secret. You haven't told him. Y'all don't share this secret.
Yep.
She's not talking about the petty plan secret. She's talking about them being married secret.
Okay, my bad.
At the end of the day, our love.
That's the sour secret. This is the sweet secret. The petty plan's the sour secret.
Got it.
At the end of the day, our love is what's most important. As I sit here and watch him sleep, I feel like the luckiest woman in the world. Have a great week. I know I will.
Well, I mean, it started petty, but it ended nice.
So far, so good.
I feel like she had like this realization that this is what's important. And as long as she realizes this is what's important, what?
I'm a little more skeptical than you are about stuff like that. The truth of the matter is now she's married.
Yes.
She even said on Friday, I do love this man. I'm going to marry him.
Regardless.
But there was a part of it that was doing it for the wrong reasons. He never needs to know that.
Ever.
If you even think in 20 years when you guys are at your anniversary or whatever, and you're like, hey, I got a funny story I never told you back in the day. It is never going to be funny. Ever.
Never.
There's no statute of limitations on that story.
The Bert Show.
So first, thanks for watching. Second, you like what you just watched? That just scratches the surface. Get the Bert Show on any podcast platform. We're so good.